Today we're going to be looking at the 10 most expensive players in the FIFA 22 career mode. So without further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10 is the Portuguese defender known as Ruben Diaz. Diaz joined Manchester City back in 2020 and has quickly put his stamp on the league with some exceptional performances at the back. Starting with an overall rating of 88, Ruben Diaz is going to cost a pretty penny with his value set at 95 million, and that's only going to go higher with his potential set at 91. Robert Lewandowski comes in at number 9, and even though he's 32 years old, it's still only the big clubs that are going to be able to afford him, with his value a little shy of £103 million. I don't think too many would pay out considering his age, but the Polish striker does have the highest overall stat of 92 when starting off career mode. When Frenkie de Jong joined Barcelona for around €75 million back in 2019, a lot of people were excited to see what kind of potential this kid could have. That's why it surprised me a couple of weeks ago to see that Chelsea were offering £33 million for him. Things may not be going to plan in real life, but in the FIFA world he is still a player most definitely on the up. Valued at £102 million and a starting rating of 87, the sky is the limit for the young Dutch midfielder. A potential rating of 92 is also very tempting for any team to sign him. Gigi Donnarumma is the only goalkeeper on the list, and the young Italian stopper is going to cost you a whopping £103 million to sign. At the tender age of 22, Donnarumma is well worth the investment, especially seeing that only 2 players in the whole game have a higher potential rating, but more on that to come. If you're a fan of the Premier League, then you will certainly know who Kevin De Bruyne is. The attacking midfielder has been one of the standout players for the new generation City team, and the 30-year-old has scored some truly amazing goals. It's no wonder that he's rated highly in the game with a starting overall of 91. While he's not likely to increase due to his age, he's still worth a whopping £107 million. A risk for his age, but I'd still buy him. Liverpool have a knack for replacing superstars with superstars. When Fernando Torres left, Luis Suarez emerged from the shadows. Then not long after Suarez leaves, along comes Mo Salah. The 5th most expensive player in the FIFA 22 career mode is valued at a massive £110 million, and we have to say, the Egyptian winger is well worth it. Just like in real life, the winger is capable of turning any game around at the drop of a hat, and while he's highly rated at 91 overall, he shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. Even the game recognises that, with his stats staying high for a good few seasons before slowly declining. Imagine leaving Barcelona to get out of the shadows of Lionel Messi, only to find yourself in a team consisting of Lionel Messi and Kylian Mbappe just a few short seasons later. That's what's happened to Neymar Jr, who sits at number 4 on this list. The 29-year-old Brazilian winger is also valued at £110 million with a stuck rating of 91. While his real-life PSG experience probably hasn't gone as he'd hoped, his FIFA career still has plenty more left to offer for anyone willing to fork out such a huge chunk of money. The 10 most expensive players in the FIFA 22 career mode only has one English player. Have you guessed who it is yet? Harry Kane is valued at £111 million in the game, and while his overall stats of 90 doesn't expect to be budged, we still believe the 27-year-old can increase them stats. While he may not be firing on all cylinders in real life, that doesn't mean to say that FIFA Kane is not a beast who pretty much guarantees your goals. 107 goals in 146 games, and that doesn't even include the 12 goals that he scored for Norway. Erling Haaland is one of the most wanted men in football, and a huge tug of war is expected in the summer with a release clause set to trigger in his contract. Sadly for FIFA players, that is not the case, and in the FIFA career mode, players will have to fork out a whopping £123 million for the 20-year-old striker. Truly one of the best strikers in the world right now, as well as in the game, and a player every manager would want in their team. Erling Haaland has a potential rating of 94 and a starting overall of 88. If you're taking over a big team, then make this man your target and build your team around him. There could only be one man at the top of this list. He's already on the cover of the game itself, and he's already world class at the age of 22. A few years ago you could have snapped up Kylian Mbappe for next to nothing when he was playing at Monaco, but his overall rating of 71 back then is nowhere near the 91 rating he has to start of FIFA 22. With a starting value of £166 million, he's worth more than most professional football clubs. If you want to buy him, then I would suggest getting the takeover funds at the beginning of your career mode, because within a couple of seasons his value goes well over 200 million. And there you have it folks, the 10 most expensive players in the FIFA 22 career mode. Thank you all for watching, be sure to subscribe for more FIFA 22 career mode content. See you later.